Buddy. Uh, what's up? I'm back. I think we're gonna start off today's episode by finally placing this wool, because apparently when I built that bridge over here, I forgot to actually bring the wool over. I was too excited. I saw my favorite music discs. No, I saw a jukebox to play my favorite music discs, and I just rushed over back to the base and ended the episode without thinking about it. So here we go. I only have one of each, so if I die, it's not the end of the world. It'll be a pretty big setback because, for example, the pink wool, I only have one more of besides this, so it's a little risky. Let's launch. Fuck yeah. Alright. White wool. Boom. Orange wool. Boom. Skip all the way to lime wool. Boom. Pink wool. Boom. Gray wool. No. Gray wool. Light gray. Boom. So we are that much done. So actually, this is a pretty interesting opportunity for me to show you the starter island. This is where these are the remains of the original house. Oh god, they're coming for me. I wonder if there are still ghast spawners in like the ceiling and shit, or... Oh my god, right as I stop blocking. Wait. Okay, I was like, for a second I thought that I had like caught on the edge like I was holding shift when I was just blocking. Anyway, sorry if my throat sounds a bit gummed up. I just had a protein bar as a treat. Not actually as a treat. I need to eat them. But yeah. We'll put. We put. I really hope there are no ghast spawners around there. Because they might blow up the monument. Then I'm gonna have to look up how to rebuild it. I don't remember. Yeah. So, a little uncertain as to where I want to go next. Clearly, we skipped ahead a little bit in difficulty. Since that was lime through light gray. Whoop. Just a little spike there. But I don't know where would be easier. Because, like, clearly, the Ribbons of Pain has the first couple of wools, right? But we need magenta and light blue and yellow. And I'm not seeing really good spots for them. I guess maybe over there? Maybe over there? Yeah. So, we also have down there to check, eventually. Saying a lot today. There is the nether portal over there, but I don't think that's magenta wool. Call it a hunch, but don't call it a comeback. Is that a chest? Can you tell I haven't recorded in a long time? It's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where anything is. Is that over there? That's a long way away though. That's not even connected, so. Okay. Well, nothing's gonna happen by messing around. Only thing to do is just kind of start making some progress. Hello. Thank you. 2 crits and a hit, the old adage. Fuck you. It's not his fault I missed. Ah! This guy's the worst. Come here. Yeah. Fucker. Oh, I dropped a bow. Give me your junk. Give me your giblets. It was an arrow, not a bow. That's okay. That's okay. Give me my arrow back as well. It is a chest. I didn't see anything under that light because I was far away. That makes sense. The chests, they're like a special, like, I hate that. I hate it. One moment, gotta sneeze. Alright, we're back. Horrific. Let's keep going. I almost just fucking immediately dies. So we've gone the wrong way. We've gone the wrong way. Which means it would behoove us to punch out this light and never return. Hello? Did I get that torch? Didn't feel like I did. I didn't hear the little plunk. Plump. Plump. I like Minecraft sounds. The classic sounds are very good. New sounds are also very good, but I don't know. Some of them I miss. Like walking on sand. Walking on sand is very different nowadays. He's like, stop being an old man. No one cares about your classic Minecraft nostalgia. I mean, this is the version that I started playing on. So, I was like, oh shit. They got jungles in this bitch? It's like, I gotta check it out now. Those 3 are not colored correctly. I forgot how, like, just the sheer volume of weird lighting glitches there used to be. Like, they're still around, but, I don't know, there used to be tons. Oh, that was masterful, the way I fucked that up. Okay, give me all this. Alright, we are almost back at the beginning of this. I'm gonna build a little wall, just so nobody can come and bother us. Huh. Just a lot of free spawning country out there. Oh, well, I guess we could use wood. Not really comfortable with that fire being there in that case, but I gotta clear my throat. I'm like extra, like, my voice is extra, like, nasally, like, nerdlinger today. This is good. I think this one's fine. the wall. Very huge of me to be building everything out of wood in this fiery death map. So if that's not where we're going, how about over here? I feel like I should cut this out, but also because, like, I don't want a full episode of me just wandering around. I don't, like, listen, if you're watching these videos, like, start to end, you're not gonna get bored with anything, okay? You've endured several things. Editing fuck-ups and faffery, but I don't know. I personally, like, I'm like, I don't want to upload a 4-hour video of me wandering around. So, we will not. I think this is the money. We gotta cross the scary bridge. Bum, 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 bum. Whom? Took it a little carefully this time. The game's been stuttering enough that I'm not confident in my juking skills at the moment. Speaking of which, damn, wait, no, not speaking of which, but, like, you know, you don't know. I don't even know. How would you know? I picked up this bad habit of saying you know after everything. One time my mom told me that she used to have that problem and her parents were like, what? No, I don't know. Like, her parents are very subdued, classical old person kind of folk. Like, my grandpa listens to, like, classic music and shit. Like, not classic rock, like classical music. Like, he's like, ah, Nimrod, my favorite composition. I'm like, alright, Grandpa. If you want to know my opinion on Nimrod, it's boring. I don't like that one. Classical music rocks, but not the famous ones, in my opinion. I don't know. A couple of my friends really like Beethoven and Mozart and Bach and shit, but I don't know. I misjudged that distance. I truly thought he was fine. Huh? No skin off my fuck, but huh. Well, good news is I have some non-wood blocks. Might as well be wood though. Like how I took the long way around there. Haha, you sucker. You stupid bastard. Righteous. Righteous Sneed. Ribbons of Pain. Vex is like, you still there? Ha! Don't worry about that. Someday this sword will fail me and I need to prepare for then. I did get a bow. I wasn't crazy. Alright. A lot of shit down there. Shit for me? Where does this come from? Oh my god. Oh, it's scary. It's scary. Alright, well, if this isn't the fucking area, then I'm gonna... Torch revoked. The two-dimensional sprites from back in the day are very hard to see. Now, how are you here, buckaroo? You saw him, right? Am I crazy? Oh my god, there he is. You wish you could escape. You wish you could. I'm saying that like all one word. You wish you could. Here's the thing. Nope, nope, it left. No longer living in my brain, that thought. Me when I forget about my hose. No longer living in my brain, that thought. That thought. How many times is that gonna happen? Leave a guess in the comments below. I always say that like kind of cheekily, but like it makes me happy when people comment on my videos. There's this one ASMR video that I did like a year ago that like that's like I'd be willing to bet like almost everybody who's subscribed to me is sub from that. I don't know why. Like it's fine. I think it's pretty good. But I don't know. It's just funny. Cuz I've never done anything like that before and I haven't done anything like that since. And so it's just like, yeah. Huh. This guy's really testing my frick. Don't like being near a hole. I would like a bone though, for bread purposes. Oh yeah. I should keep this path lit for nether purposes. Yeah, I was punching out fires prematurely. I'm so scared of this place. Eat your bread. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt your dance party, sir. You must go. I need to figure out how the sky works in this map. How the old Minecraft processed like skylight. Because apparently, if something's far up enough, ceiling-wise, it just calculates it as open to the air, open to the sky. Open to the air, open to the sky. Fuck you, Vex. Golly, what a guy. My back hunched. Posture break. Alright, we're back. I started stretching as I unpaused the recording, so yeah, that. Oh, hey, cool. This will tell me where the dark areas are. Huh. I can just climb up this way. I don't need all that. Stretch them. I don't know. I don't think I need to be too judicious about honeypots and spawn levels quite yet. It is pretty rough out here. By rough, I mean inconvenient, which, you know, it's kind of the name of the game here. I already went this way. I don't need to light this. You see? See? I'm doing it again. Always. So, what am I doing then? We need to get down. Down here. See what's up with that. Huh. Huh. I almost just like plummeted. Took that one like a champ. It's probably one of these shit strands. Gross. I meant because they're shitty, not because, like, in quality, not because they're brown. That's clay, by the way. I don't know. I like the red clay better. We didn't have terracotta when I made this texture pack, okay? Tap. Fuck! I thought you were just tap! Ain't that just the way? Been watching a lot of Resident Evil 8 recently. And you might be saying, watching? Well, yes. I actually did buy the game, initially. Then, I came to an unfortunate realization that my computer has officially become outdated with modern AAA games. Normally, I can run things pretty well. I replaced my graphics card a couple of years ago. It's a GeForce 1050. And anyone who knows anything about that means that I just barely missed out on the train for most of the modern technical innovations that are coming out nowadays. And apparently Resident Evil 8 makes such extensive use of those that you cannot run the game at all unless you have at least 1060. Which, fuck, because I just barely missed the boat. So I refunded it, and I'm just gonna watch other people play it, like the Scary Game Squad and John Wolfe. Probably not anybody else. Those are pretty much the only two. Like, I watch other horror game YouTubers. I like Mr. Craven, but I have a harder time keeping up with his upload schedule because he's just generally faster at it. Not to dunk on John or anything. But like it actually works out in his favor because I'm actually able to just keep up with his. And Scary Game Squad, they've got like a game per 1 or 2 months usually. If there's like a dry spot in game development, then they might take a break or something, but So what do y'all think I should do with all this? I feel like I should probably take it back to my house and restock, shouldn't I? Because I'm running low on torches and food. Bread. Although I did just get some food, so clearly I'm not starving. But I don't know. That's what a smart man would do. But I think y'all know me by now. I am no smart. I don't even know what to say about this. Just like Creep City, bitch. I am out of arrows. How the hell do you have so much life? I just like went into like Seinfeld mode. How the why? Why'd that happen to my voice? At least I got the torch back. But, you know. Anyway. Resident Evil Village. Interesting game. Good start to any review. I haven't watched enough to review it. I haven't played it at all, so I would take any review I give with a grain of salt. But story-wise, atmosphere-wise, I wouldn't say it's a step down from 7. It's more of a step sideways. It's perpendicular, maybe, to 7. People have been saying that it's like Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 4 combined. And I think that's probably a decent description. Come around this corner, clown. Damn you. Damn you, I wanted your arrows. What am I doing? What am I doing using torch? Thank you for the reminder, Vec. Vetches. Look at this fucking beefmeister over here. Took 2 hits and 2 crits. Damn, son. You're not my son. Christ, look at all that fire. There was a chest on top of that hill. I remember it like it was yesterday. I don't remember that well, actually. It wasn't yesterday, it was like a year. I already told you this. It was like years ago. Years. It was like a year ago. Well, compared to when I started recording, that was like a year before then. Yeah, people say it's like 4 and 7. I agree with that. I haven't finished 4. nor have I played 7. I started watching it because I was too poor to buy that game. I could probably buy it nowadays though, but I already know it so well. It's like, I don't know what the point would be. Get knock job. Anyway, is this sandstone? Weird. So, early review of 4. I'm giving you all the reviews today. It's very action oriented and not very, it's atmospheric, but not in a scary way. It's more like, I don't know. It's more edgy. It reminds me of the fucking Harvest Valley in Dark Souls 2. It's the kind of vibe it goes for, which, I don't know. It's neat. I'm not quaking in my boots, though. It's no, like, creepy shack in Louisiana, you know? Weird placement for that. Oh good, lots of sandstone blocks. Oh no. Oh no. Run. My health. My health. Don't miss. Yeah. Weep. Why are you mad? At little old me? Huh. We're gonna have to check that out, much as I hate to say it. I didn't think 4 was scary. From what I played. I don't know. I'm like a good amount of hours into it. I actually don't know. I think maybe like 10. But yeah. And I think the same for this game. It's charming. And by this game, I mean Village. It's charming. I'm intrigued. I love it. The folklore angle's a little weird for Resident Evil. I'm like, alright, so which strain of virus created the creepy puppet, you know? But yeah. I don't know. It's not the end of the world that I can't buy it, is all I'm saying. There's this one point where one of Lady Dimitrescu, one of her daughters, is chasing you, and she's like, I will drown in your blood. And she says it exactly like that. And it's really funny, and I don't think it was meant to be funny. I think it was meant to be like a little sexy and intimidating, but it sounds like something that like a World of Warcraft boss would say, you know? Like, it does not sound, which is to say fun, but not good writing. The Caves of Madness, eh? Lots of sandstone blocks. These are precisely the kinds of blocks I had wanted to find, because they are just so incredibly useful to me. This dialogue prediction brought to you by Vetches. Yeah, well. Enderman, please do not destroy my signs. Thanks your pal Vetches, I hate you guys really. Is that why there are some signs out in the middle of nowhere? Enderman proof them? Well, it's a bit risky. But I want that biscuit. This is madness. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm not reading the rest of that. At least it was self-aware about it, even back then. I feel like this was made during, like, the height of, like, arrow in the knee jokes, you know? I fucking bet there's a sign in a Vex map. I almost said Vetches. I bet there's a sign in a Vex map that's an arrow to the knee joke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How the hell did you... Iframes. He was getting iframes from burning. Not my favorite mechanic. Iframes and knockback are, like, atrocious in this game sometimes. By sometimes, I mean all the time when it comes to knockback. Worst. Worst thing. Even when... Ha! Let's look at the bright side. Pollyanna, let's play the glad game. We have blocks. And later today, my mother will be buying me steak and ice cream. Y'all ever watch Pollyanna? Sound off in the comments. I did, in 2nd grade. I hated that movie. Nowadays, I probably wouldn't hate it. I would probably just be, like, very bored. But, yo. I would just be very bored. But, yeah. Back in the day, it was, like, literally, like, I was like, oh, cool. My teacher wants to kill me. Oh, I see. Well, guess what? Maybe I could have found a better long-term solution for that problem, but it's good enough for now. I tell you what, they'll come crashing down on me imminently. I can hear them scurrying and squirching around. I want this coal. How are you guys doing? I know I can't hear you answer right away, but... Ah! I hope you're doing well. They're just coming. They just know. There you are. Hold on. Oh. No! No! That was a trap. Hold on. My hands are shaking. Ha! I have to go. The time has come. Sniped. Whew. Alright. Wow. Inventory is a fuck at the moment. This is fine. This is natural. I should offload some of this. I truly think that I am not especially long for this world at the moment. Fint and seal. Get in there. Get in there. I mean, I'm not using that space for anything else, I guess. I hope they're not spawning. I hope I'm not close enough for them to spawn. That was a whiff. If I ever saw one. I do not have time for you. So wicked. And not in the cool way that surfers and skaters say. Do skaters still talk like that? That would be really sad, I think, if they didn't. That would be like, I don't know, losing a cultural touchstone if there weren't people that said, like, radical and shit anymore. Well, you know what they say about being the change you want to be. No, that's not how it goes. Be the change you want to see. You're smarter than you think, and braver than you believe, and bigger than a bee. Pooh's Grand Adventure is a very good movie. I used to watch that shit a lot as a child. So you may have guessed it by now, but I am not planning on delving especially deep into this dungeon today. You know, since I'm letting every goddamn creature in the universe spawn. Doesn't seem like it would be wise. I think I'm just gonna try and ferry back these supplies to my house. Real eyes realize real supplies to my house. And I can't tell if there's spawners down there or if that's just natural spawns just making their way up here. It's just like debris floating in the aftermath of a hurricane, just sort of like bubbling up to the surface, like a shipwreck. Blue? Way excellent. Let's put all that in there. I could probably make more torches, actually. I'm thinking about it. Oh. Combine. I wish I had, like, any way to be armored. I could have saved those pants from the very beginning, but... Ha! Oh, by the way, if you remember in an earlier episode I mentioned a silverfish dungeon. I'm terrified because I think this might be it. Either that or it's in the nether. Uh-oh, sisters. What's James Charles doing these days, huh? He's still racist? Oh, there's you, spawner, as well. Well, we can't have that. I just don't know why you guys are so fucking tanky. Do you have, like, armor on? It's, like, pissing me off a little bit how much I'm missing these guys. Like, how many swings I'm just totally whuffing at. I can handle being pushed around. I just need to get rid of your spawner. Is there a guy in there? Down? Excuse me. Maybe one of those spawners that I just got was the zombie. The baby. That'll kill me later on. I don't know, maybe I am. What was that? Maybe I am. Maybe I am gonna delve into this a little deeper than I thought. Hurrah! Ah yes, silverfish. Silverfish spawner on top of a fun box is just plain mean. Sorry. No, I'm not. Hey, if you're gonna claim to be ROM hack hard, you better fucking put a silverfish on top of your damn fun box. All I'm saying. Also. Is that a warning of things to come? Because, buddy, I've already encountered your shenanigans. Y'all remember the Ender maneuver? It's a classic. Give me your balls. Balls confiscated. Hey! This looks like a trap. I wonder if more stuff was supposed to be spawning than there was. Also, yes, I know, I did it again. I'm a monster. Just not smart consistently. I refuse to make the correct decision ever. Never expect me to do this. I do truly wonder. Is this like... Wait. Cyan wool? God damn it, I'm going in the wrong direction. The magenta wool has to be on like the fucking... the like big cloud. Hey! Hey! Iron shovel, baby. I do note that this goes down more. So I think I'm gonna keep going a little. Make some torches first. Lord knows I need them. Can't remember how much mushroom stew saturates, fills. I don't know. How much you get when you eat it. I think 5, but I'm not certain. Pork chop, I believe, is 5 or 4. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, guy. A lot of shit in there. They're gonna follow me, but I want to ignore them. And maybe they'll go away. Something interesting about Resident Evil Village. I know, I'm bouncing all over the place topic-wise. Everybody pronounces that lady's name wrong. And obviously, I'm not an expert on this, but I saw a lot of actual Romanian people, which is where the country where the game takes place, by the way. A lot of actual Romanian people being like, why is she saying it like that? Like, I don't know, Capcom like told her the wrong pronunciation. In the game, everybody calls her Lady Dimitrescu. And I'm like, Dimitrescu? Welcome to Coal Land. Knock Job Central. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god. Hole. Hole. I bet there's something at the top. But there's another wool at the top. Let's nap some of this shit. Ooh, we've been going for a while. It's gonna be another long one. Hope you guys like those. Wink, wink. Something, something, long dick style. Give yourself to me. Block. What is that? Is that the fabled fun box? What is that? If I keep climbing, I'll find out. But yeah, everybody in Resident Evil 8 says Dimitrescu. And it literally is pronounced phonetically, apparently. It's just Dimitrescu. Which is fun to say. That's why I always roll the R. Hello? Somebody got a fall job. Is that? It's a little platform, is what it is. Which I'll bet we can guess what's up there. I think I've already said something along those lines. I might be able to barely make out a fleecy box. Piss. Piss in my pants. Don't look at the Enderman. We should come back here. We should not be here right now. We should leave. And we should come back later. I have a good amount of iron. So we already have something to put on the monument. And ourselves. Self-care is important. Self-armoring is more important. I just want a full stack first. Righteous. Wham. Crack my legs on the ground. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Five. Big number. But if we put our minds to it, we can count. Oh, don't at me. Hate that. All right, let's go. What's life without a little excitement, right? Can't believe he didn't notice us. You silly little creature. You silly little man. I forgot to undo this. My sins come back to haunt me. I like Vex's sins for that stupid joke about the Sparta. The Sparta. What's that meme you kids are saying? The Sparta? I saw it on Facebook. If your parents are on Facebook, my condolences. If your parents aren't on Facebook, what's your secret? Sound off in the comments. I think we're home free. I say, almost jumping off of the fucking map. With all the wool in my hand. In my hand. I'm like in a mood, I'm sorry. Here we go. Here we go. Up the hill to my house. We did it. We did it. I think it's like here. I think it is next to the grays, actually. Awesome. I'm gonna cook up this iron really quick, and we're going to put this on a monument to finish off the episode. Okay. See you soon. Alright. Well, we have acquired hardware. Got the little advancement. We've got the rest cooking, but we have enough for a block now, so we're gonna pop on over to the monument and put that shit on. And oh hey, a tree grew. We'll chop that down off camera, but or on camera, depends on how long I prattle on. But yeah, we are party rocking. I will say I left the timer going for that, so I actually don't. Cyan wool. There it is, right where I said it would be. You didn't trust me. iron block as well. And we rock. Alright. Aren't we it? Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.